Hello, gal pals. Hello, gents. This is Palm Springs Cindy coming to you from my bathroom because I am going to get my makeup on and I want you to get ready with me. So, just got out of the shower. My face is clean, but I do not have any lotion or anything else. I'm going to see if I can plug it. It looks kind of like I might need more light. Hold on. Hold on. I think I can do this. I swore I would never do a get ready with me in this bathroom again because it was so, there's better. Because the light was so unforgiving. I've got the light behind me right now, which is not the best, but okay. I am going to put a little bit of CeraVe lotion on because, like I said, I just got out of the shower. My face is dry. So, there you go. Isn't it wonderful how much better your skin feels after you put lotion on? Yeah, baby. Now I am going to put some Prime Plus from Revlon. And I hate to say this, you guys, but I have no foundation. And I'm not putting this on because this is empty. That's all I got out of it. But I have another one. I'll have another one. Yes, I do. Okay, here it is. This is the La Base from Lancome, which is wonderful. And I have no foundation. And since I had my hair lightened, my coloring is different. So I have to get, I want to get some YSL foundation because that's my favorite, medium brown. I try to go with warm tones on a foundation. This primer, I'm really only putting in the center of my face because I think that's all, those are the only places, it's the only place I need it. Okay, let me reach down here. I'm going to get a washcloth. Okay, so, I've got my clean face, my moisturizer. I have my primer. Now let me show you what I've been doing for foundation. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Okay, I use my Tarte Shape Tape. I have a dark spot over here. And I'm kind of worried. I'm going to go have a dermatologist check this out. I have had this for a long time. It's very surface, but I don't like it. And there's nothing I can do about it. You know, it just stays the way it is. Okay, that is my concealer. Now, I've been taking this Clinique Self Sun and squeezing a little tiny bit on my hand. And then I'm also using a little, I'm like combining every possible thing I have. Glow Lotion, Lumi by L'Oreal. And I do believe I thought I had one more thing. I don't suppose I do. Okay. Oh yeah, and I've been doing another squirt of the primer. Then I'm doing this NYX Bear With Me. And I'm going to try, what's like, ay, chicaramba. Okay. I, yesterday was my brother-in-law 70th birthday. And we can all admit 70 is an important birthday. That's like big time. It seems like every decade, like 30, 40, 50, and so on. But once you get to 70, you may not feel 70, but you're 70. The next decade is 80. So, now that is not really giving me a lot of coverage, but it's better than nothing, I guess, because I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next. So anyway, my sister, it's my younger sister and her husband, and he actually is from Heidelberg, Germany. And he came to America to visit his sister, who had married a GI in Germany, and then they moved to Corona. Well, then my sister was still like in, I'll say, high school, and she went out to get a burger or a sandwich or something. Oh, no, it was opposite. She was a waitress at a burger place in Corona, and her husband went there to get a sandwich, and so she waited on him, and then they kind of got to know each other. He would go back and get another sandwich through time, and one thing led to another, and he was a tool and die maker by trade, and so my father had a tool and die type business. I'm trying to find the brush to this. So, okay, let me stop for a minute. My niece that was here for the 4th of July had ordered this from Estee Lauder, and she said it was too dark for her, so she gave it to me, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying it so much that I can't find the brush to it. Oh, here it is. So at any rate, my sister and this young man, they dated, and then my father gave him a job. One thing led to another, and he had to go back to Germany every 6 months or every 3 months, something like that, because he followed the rules, the immigration rules. So he would go back and stay in Germany. Then he'd come back out for so long, and he had a job, and so it was several years. Eventually, when my sister got out of college, and she's also a teacher, then they got married. So they've been married many, many, many years, and they have two wonderful sons, and they're not young anymore. They are, but they're not. One of them is a teacher, an awesome teacher, married to this great gal who is who's a script writer for Disney. And then their other son is like a .com type guy and doing very well. So anyway, and I never get to see the boys, and the oldest one's married, but the younger one's still not married. So I never get to see them anymore. Once the kids grow up, they move away, they're just, so anyway, they came home for their dad's birthday. And then my daughter and I were invited. And my mom was there, and a cousin or two were there, so it was fun. It was fun. And we had cheeseburgers, potato salad, macaroni salad. We had hot dogs with sauerkraut, mustard, onions. We had watermelon that was so good. So this is just a bronzer, and because I don't really have a good foundation, that's my foundation for today. So there you go. Okay, then after that, I am going to do, I cannot wait to get my eyebrows microbladed. You guys know, between my eyeshadow and my eyebrows, I need help. But in my defense, it's so hot here, 115, 118, 122, that and makeup is basically sort of a waxy foundation, it just melts. So, okay, so I am going to next, I'm going to put on my I'm going to try to put on my eyebrows. And I'm gonna, let's see. Here it is. This is Estee Lauder. This is just what I have to stick with until I can get my microbladed. Medium brown for your eyebrows. I'm gonna grab this little mirror. And because, let's see, my eyebrows, are not even Steven, but okay, I'm gonna try to do this. So I'm gonna go kind of like, I'm gonna use because my skin is just not tight at my age. And then I did just get my brows waxed, my upper lip waxed. So, and I know, my eyebrows are quite high. There's nothing I can do about that. The higher they are, the closer to God. Okay. Whoops. Up it up. So this, remember Joanne from the makeover guy says, if you bring them down too severe, it gives you a sad look. And if you go up higher, it's more of a happy look, but sort of try to get Mr. In between. So, okay, there you go. Now, I did buy one of these pencils from Anastasia, who's like the eyebrow or eye guru, especially the eyebrow guru. But the tip is so thin, I barely touch it to my brow area, and it just cracks off. Nuts to that. Okay, this is good for now. I may come back to this. Okay, now here comes the challenging part. The the eyeshadow. Okay, I'm gonna go with this palette. I'm gonna go with this brush. I'm gonna dampen this brush. Okay. I think I'm gonna start right about here. So now my sister has a big house, and she's an empty nester. In fact, this is her first year of retirement from teaching. So they have extra bedrooms. They have their master bedroom. Then they have 2 other bedrooms. So like each boy had their own bedroom. Then there's an office that's also has a couch in it and a big TV. So I like to sleep in there. The couch is very comfortable. And so there's really plenty of room. And then if there's not, my mother just lives a couple miles away. And she has a extra bedroom and an extra den that has a nice couch in it. So there really is plenty of space. And the boys left. They're her 2 sons. They live in the LA area. And they said, well, they were like one at a time peeling away. They're like, okay, I think I'm going to go home now. And I was like, oh, wait, I thought we were all going to spend the night. And they said no. So what are you going to do? But we had fun anyway. We had fun. The weather was really nice. And when the sun went down, oh my gosh, it was really pretty. There was a very slight breeze, and So sitting outside on the patio was just luxurious. Okay, so far, what do you think? I watched this video, and I'm going to do a response to it. I watched this video from Lisa, who I think is just adorable. And it had to do with, it's an older one, like a month or so older. And it had to do with one of the they were doing a Q&A, I think. And somebody asked Lisa something about that she had broken up with her boyfriend, or her marriage had gone down the rocks or something like that. So she was asking Lisa for some advice. It was a younger viewer. And Lisa gave her what I considered to be a great response. I practically got teary-eyed when I listened to it. And after that was over, I turned it on again, and I got my little notebook out, and I wrote down some of the comments Lisa made, because I totally learned the words Lisa said, struck me, resonated with me like I cannot even begin to tell you. So I'm going to do a video on that, because it really, and I'm going to thank Lisa for it, for her words of wisdom. And even though I'm much older than she is, I cannot tell you what her words meant to me. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. Then I'm going to try to find this little thingy. I'm going to try to do a blend with, of course I can't find it now, so I'm going to use this. I had everything sitting here ready. So, no excuses, deuces. Alrighty. I may go back to that. Now, sometimes you feel like a tail, sometimes you don't. I've been feeling tail-ish lately. So, here I go. Booyah. See, these colors, I need more rosy. In fact, here I'm going to do this. I use that bronzer, but I'm going to use this. Then I'm going to put a little bit of this on. Hopefully I won't look so sallow. And my face has just enough of a suntan, but not really a good one. So it's sort of in between a suntan and not a suntan. This will add a little rosiness. Oh, that was my dryer. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 bee. So we had a great, my sister, who's a very good cook, she made these homemade oatmeal cookies, but they were like oatmeal balls like the size of a, not as big as a tennis ball, not as small as a ping pong ball, but in between. They were oatmeal cookies, but they had ice cream, chocolate ice cream, smashed in the middle of them. And that was sort of like his birthday cake dessert. And oh my gosh, they were so good. Of course, we were all belly aching. I'm so full, I'm so full. Then we were out in the living room chit-chatting, and then all of a sudden somebody got up and got one of those, and then everybody's like, what are you eating? That looks good, I want one. So we weren't so full that we couldn't make room for that. I have not been wearing false eyelashes because frankly, I don't have any, and I need to buy some because I really like them. Okay, this is pretty much empty, but it's gonna work. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. For my lip liner. Now I'm just gonna talk like I'm gonna do it because I am when I can. Like when I see this right here, it's so, you know, I need to get this fixed. When I see this, I need to bring that up. Of course, my turkey neck goes without saying. But that day will come. You guys are going to be with me. That day will come. And you must wait a while. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, now, just before I put my lipstick on, I think I'm going to curl my lashes. Okay. So then we all kind of stayed up, chit-chat. You know, when you don't see each other that often, it's so nice to just get caught up with, you know, relatives and all that good stuff. Then we all kind of started getting, we were all starting to yawn, so we kind of drifted off and went to bed. Then I got in my little bedroom, and where's my mascara? Where's my mascara? Where be my mascara? Shoot, you guys, I'm serious. Serious, not delirious. What's that? Oh, here it is. So I got in bed, and I just turned on my iPad. I was watching something on that. You know, I'm kind of obsessed with these crime dramas. You know, 48 Hours, Dateline. I'll go like on YouTube, and then if it has, you know, like a criminal or a crime thing, I want to watch it. I'm going to back up and share with you a couple things I've just used. Obviously a curling iron, eyelash curler. This is from Estee Lauder, and it's, let's see, what does this say? It's 01, and it's black. I mean, it's black mascara. Okay, let's see. I hate it when I get a rogue hair. Speaking of rogue hair, you know Wallace Simpson from Art History? She had her hair done 3 times a day. Not once, not twice, 3 times a day. She did not want one hair out of place. Could you imagine? I'd like, well, I couldn't sit still, but wouldn't that be wonderful if you had someone that do your hair 3 times a day? Holy macanoli. What am I missing? I need more eyeliner, I think. Or do I need more eyeshadow? Because after this video, I'm going to do a fashion show. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And I'm going to put some... I didn't finish with my lipstick because I can't... Oh, here's the one I like. I've been combining a couple lipsticks. And then some of you asked me, oh, what lipstick are you wearing? Who knows? So, okay, you know, these are my all-time faves. These are the Super Stay Matte Ink by Revlon. I don't know, let me see. By Maybelline. So, I put that little lip liner on. I'm going to put this on first. You know, when you're older, I've got these wrinkles up here. It's not that easy to get your lipstick on just perfectly. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to put this on, and this is Grwm. I don't even have glasses. This is whatever that logo is. This stays on forever. It's very matte. Very, very matte. Now, got to get my waterline on. I may have to do this without looking. Let's see here. If I get that on too thick, I can always Q-tip it off. I want to lighten my eyebrows, but then if I'm going to get them microbladed, I'm going to leave them alone. I'm going to make an appointment to get mine microbladed ASAP. Got a little bit of fallout over here, so I'm going to take care of that. I'm going to take... We danced last night. It was like one of those, Siri, play Queen. So they played, oh shoot, which one of them? Well, you know, all their songs are good. But they played a couple that were total dance worthy. So we danced. My mom watched us and laughed. My mom watched us and laughed. Okay, let's see here. Well, we were outside. My sister made a batch of margaritas. Her sons were there, and they had, I think, they had margaritas too. I need more mascara. My mascara is dried out. I'm going to go to Ulta and get more makeup, do a haul. Shoot. Because I truly am putting makeup on that is so old. It's really kind of pathetic. Pathetic. Look at this brush. I'm going to do another one of this. Shape tape. And this brush is good. have my trusty little washcloth. Kind of gets up there in the corners, which I like. I always seem to get too much on one side. Heavy-handed on one side. Then I'm going to show you my hair. I'm not going to wash it. Sometimes I get kind of red right around in here. There's that owie right there. I don't like that. Okay. I don't even know how long this is running. I'm almost done because I'm going to take my hair down and show you that I'm going to curl my hair, style it, and then do a fashion show, which will be a separate video. Okay, now, you know what I need? I hate to say it, but I need to get back out in the sun and shore up a suntan. This is a little more bronzer. And a little, I know what's wrong. A little more of this. And now I put a little too much on. But that's okay. And I'm going to do a little sheen right there. Okay, now my hair looks terrible, but I just want you to see the color before I put some curlers in it. Because, okay, see? It's actually lightening up. But I'll tell you what was wrong. I wanted brown streaks in between these. Brown streaks in between these. And that's not what I have. So I showed her a picture anyway. Anyway, it is what it is. It's you know, whatever. Okay, you guys. You guys. I am going to say goodbye. And I'm going to do my hair. And I'll see you later. P.S. I love you. Mwah.